Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the Hell 4 mod for Diablo, and we are going to be continuing our adventure with our Elementalist this time. We just had a pretty good rundown earlier. I might start off with a repeat of that, but I'll be playing longer, so we'll get down into the caves, don't you worry. I'm sure we'll get beaten up a bit that way too. I kind of want to see the Pepin's
you, my friend?
line though, so I might dip in to try to purify this as well. Try to get some of these other like side quests that you need other requisites for, because we didn't get a chance to see that last time because we weren't actually strong enough to complete that. So we're gonna run through the first couple and take care of the tainted spot, you know.
The smell of death surrounds me.
It's not like we'll get nothing out of it. I'm not really gonna rely too much on the loot. I'm not gonna loot goblin at this point. I think we're in a good point, but I'll still pick up like the gold and maybe some of the smaller magic items. I'm not gonna identify most of them though. We absolutely don't need whatever they are. Well, like shrines and stuff can still give us permanent buffs, so let's see what we get out of it. Is that vitality? Let's see. Yes, we got a vitality point. Nice. See,
the sanctity of this place has been fouled.
That is exactly something we would want. I think everything here is weak to lightning, so that we're seeing, so this might be just a faster way to kill them. Oh, they gave us seeing? Alright. Yeah, that's another one that's weak to that, so. So yeah, we're gonna grab a bunch of like relics and stuff like that. That'll be fine. We don't really need healing all that much, but it's not bad either. But I'll probably grab anything like an amulet or anything small. But we're only going to do the first 2 floors because that's where the tainted water supply is at. And I think you have to do that one before you get a second quest, which is that sick villager. Alright, and we're getting some books, so that's nice. Oh. I don't know why it switched on us. No, you actually aren't weak to this, huh? I mean, we're still getting okay experience. Like, they're giving us like 120 or so, so. It's not nothing. Where do you think you're going? You walked all the way out of that room just to go that way, huh? You know, the reason why I like this is because it's easier to lead the enemies. We got a unique cape out of it. I don't know, I don't recognize that sound. Scholar's Cape. Identify charges. I didn't know there were things with identify charges. Interesting. Well, it doesn't have like anything useful other than that, but we will potentially be able to use it for identifying items. I think it might be cheaper to refill that than to identify through Cane at least, so. There we go. We found a thing. Look at that. Coming back to the early levels already paid off. Well, we're getting upgrades for our low-level spells. Although technically we still use Holy Bolt a fair bit, don't we? I just wanted to see where they were sitting. Oh, there's another doorway on the other side. I didn't actually recognize that. Oh, another book. Alright. I mean, we're just on the first floor and we've already found like 6 books.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
So avenged. I mean, we'll probably just go back to town after each floor anyway, so as long as we're not full on items, I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Another treasure room's right here with potentially more books. I think it weights things in order of what's useful for your class, though. That seems to potentially be the case. I think I remembered reading it tries to do that. So we're finding more books because it's supposed to give us more books, like a smart loot system or something. Where was this other enemy? So something has initiated combat with us, but I've got no idea. Maybe we left it in one of these big rooms over here. How long have they been tailing us for? It's probably a mini boss because they haven't lost sight of us either. Because mini bosses won't stop aggroing when you're out of range. But it's probably a zombie one, if I was to guess. I don't think any other one would have stopped, wouldn't have been able to catch up. See, right here. That was my guess. I don't know where the other enemies would have been, but it doesn't matter too much. We're not full clearing, we just did a pretty good job. Oh, actually, we were gonna go back and empty out.
Hello, good friend.
So we used up 2 charges, so let's see what that cost. Oh yeah, it's only like 17 a charge. Absolutely worth it. I mean, heck, if it's only 17 a charge, we might as well identify literally everything. Because it's probably going to increase the value by at least 17.
Hello, good friend.
Greetings!
That means we don't need to buy any more of those either, so it's just a net positive. This does give us a reason to
Good day. How may
use
I
a few
serve
of
you?
these,
Do
though.
not have a spell ready.
Gonna at least give it a couple of points so it doesn't explode.
Greetings!
if we accidentally leave it on.
Good day. How may I serve you?
So that's the Black Chapel. Now, these guys don't have any resistances other than this, so I guess... So Black Chapel isn't the one we need. We need the other one. So skeletons are the only thing that we can't hurt anything but holy. Everything else is actually susceptible to cold. Well, this waterway is actually what we want. That one's not enchanted, but it is of a holy bolt, so it probably is worth something. But I saw a shrine right here, and I saw... Oh, not a shrine, a book room. Yep, Ice Bolt. We finally reached a spell that we have to use our magic stuff to use. I think running through it will still be pretty fast. We're already here, we're already halfway through. We don't have to literally scour every corner of it, but we can see which rooms are in here and see if we see any more, like, shrines or anything. That's a book room. I do see another book room. We've gotten some good stuff out of them. That's why I'm loath to just walk away from it. We got another set ring. Wonder what we got. It's probably Midas Touch, but there might be more rings than I am thinking, because we got that one once. For Leoric's quest, I think. Oh, there's a second bookshelf room over there too, so that's like 3 on this floor. Fire bolts, ice bolts. Good thing we're gonna be able to buy that second tab. I'll have a place to put some of this stuff. And another one. That one didn't lead to anything though. Okay. Well, we can't use the scroll once we're in there, so we are going to use it. Not the scroll, the portal until we clear it. So let's just clear it out now.
Good day. How may I serve you?
So we got another stash tab. No, actually, we don't have to bring it with us, now that I consider this.
Good day.
In fact,
How
I
may I
bet
serve
we
you?
could and just... Oh, we do need to bring it with us. I'm being silly. We need to refill it. It is Midas Ring. Okay. We didn't get it on this character, though, so that's the second bit of that set.
Hello, good friend.
Greetings!
Good day. How may I serve you?
See, I think this is the easiest thing to decide to move out of here. Just have a whole stash tab of that nonsense. The other nice thing we can do is we can move not this, but our set items over there. Because we don't intend to use this unless we need to later. They're just rare, so there's no reason not to keep it. I guess we could also save these rarer things there. I don't know if they're used for things, but they might be. Good, we used everything back. Okay. So the zombies are not weak to lightning, or else I'd just switch immediately to lightning. But this is gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's not too much going on. Just some fallen, some goatmen, and some zombies. Actually, you know what? We could just win like this. We don't have to actually aim at anything. I think that'll kill most things. Oh, there's that some hidden too. Alright, we got that clear. Yeah, I think this will unlock Pepin's second quest, which will be to go into the sick village's home. But there was a third quest that I wanted to see. Totally done.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Now it remembers which tab you were on, huh?
What's that? Hello, good friend.
That was an easy 1100.
Greetings!
Good day. How may I serve you?
Alright, so now we head back to the Mausoleum and we clear our way through, and I think that'll get us him to tell me the next quest. I think. Unless that's for floor 4. Oh, actually, that's not the Mausoleum at all, is it?
May the spirit of Arcane protect me.
Well, I don't know who's chasing me other than you. Is that it? Just you? Slowest enemies ever.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
So refreshed. Let's see what this one does. I think it's just a heal. No, actually it's vitality. That is vitality increase. I'll take it. Yep, 62 it is. Yeah, let's come sort this out. Oh, there were archers. much about Arcane's Valor. But I'll clear around it at least. I don't know what's engaging me in. Oh, it's you. These guys just sit in corners. Alright, there we go. That might be the one that we saw. Okay, we can deal with stats now. Or not. Yep, we're gonna get another level of this. Remember, 5 was our goal. We need to gain... Oh, we only need to get to 70. We're actually not too far off from that. Come check out the shrine once we clear out these zombie buddies. I think that lowers the durability of one thing by 2 and everything else by 1 gets raised. I think so. Yes. Okay, that was who saw us. It wasn't obvious where they were at. Hey, another book of telekinesis. So we can just step upstairs and then downstairs. I think that'll trigger anything that was on 4, and I'm gonna hope that that actually just triggers the event. The quest. Otherwise, we'll have to go to 3 as well. But I suspect that we got what we wanted. Oh, actually, I didn't even mean to go in there.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Steve!
So we completed that one, so we can use this to identify everything.
Hello, good friend.
Let's re-enchant for sure. Okay. I doubt we got anything that we need. I don't think this is better than our one, so we can sell that one. No, actually. See, our gold's going up pretty good.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Alright, who's chasing us? Oh, it's you guys. Alright. Oh. It's gonna be like this, huh? As you can see, they didn't get us. They certainly didn't want it to be easy, though. Welcome to floor 6, I guess. On a plus note, that's probably like a third of the floor's enemies all at once, so we don't have to go chase those down. Sheesh. Oh, you're not actually weak to that. The normal ones are. No, thank you. You can come to the door. I wish I could use fireballs. I mean, I could, but there's not enough things that are weak to it. That's the halls. That lead to the Chamber of Bone. We need to find the book for it, though. No, I didn't check with Pepin. We can still do that when we go next time. That might be a new book. I don't think we had Lightning Wall, to be fair. Oh, how did you get behind us? No wonder. Oh, you're a mini boss. No wonder. No wonder they got a couple of good hits off on us. Nope, no thank you. I'll back up a bit. They can come around the corner. They ain't so rough. That's a spell bless. I don't think there's actually a cost to it, despite what it says. I think they just didn't change it from the original one. Oh yeah, this is what we got. We got lightning ring. We also increased the cost of the level of this. We'll do a little bit of Jenga for a second while that settles. everywhere but clicking on it. That's the way down. What we're looking for is the book to open up the hall, and I guess it's in the other corner of the map, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, you can all come walking towards us from this corner. I'll absolutely just launch a whole bunch of these down at you. This room looks lovely. Just a lovely old room, everyone's just chilling. You love to see it. I mean, other than the start, this whole floor was pretty simple.
Beyond.
Yeah, we'll go over there to the entrance, and then we will just go back to town, of course, and clear up.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Oh yeah, Pepin probably gave us the next quest too.
My friend, I must speak.
Yeah. So the interesting thing is we could just go through that place and not actually bother with our town portal. We'll probably do that right now.
Good friend.
That way we don't have to walk our way back in. This might be better than what we have, but it might not. I'd have to look at it. I'm just not sure off the top of my head. Oh,
Hello, good friend.
gotta remember to recharge. Let's come take a peek.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Yep, a little bit better.
Greetings!
the village while I... Greetings, good master.
I guess I've never actually successfully
Good
done the
day.
Ravenholm one
How may I
either.
serve you?
So I guess we could check that out at some point as well. Like, I don't know what rewards I gotten from the quests in this expanded mod. And pretty much the only way to find out would be to do each of them once. If they're all weak to lightning, I'd rather use lightning, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Most of them are weak to lightning. Actually, I kind of want to see how our charge bolt's doing. Because at some point, you actually get to an absolutely ungodly number of charges. Like, there's concentrated there. Like, the actual damage it does outpaces anything that any other electric one does if they get hit in the face with it. And the indiscriminated damage from it is absolutely huge. But the other thing is it's almost free to cast. That's because it's one of the few spells that actually just increases how many bolts it shoots over time. Like, I think it's every 4 spell levels or something, it just gains another one. Even though they stack in one of the 3 initial launch positions, they move all over the place. I think that's a dex increase, actually. We have to clear everything anyway, so we're just gonna make a circle and do it. But at least this place is pretty simple. There we go, got him. Let it get a little close for a second there, but I think we're fine. I just didn't use any healing. That's just two fully holy things. That's the only reward for that. I guess they are an upgrade to our belt, though. Cool. I think Ogden gives us another ring or something. Seems likely. Not Ogden, Pepin.
Once again.
Yeah.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Hello, good friend.
I mean, that might actually just be better than what we currently have. Take that over a little bit of magic find, I guess. I was waiting for something to be worth wearing.
Greetings!
Now, he will give us another quest when we go down here, before the caves. It'll be for the worms. I've seen it, I haven't finished it.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Because it was pretty rough last time we went. So I don't think I finished it. I think it ended up with a really bad case where we got surrounded. Now we'll go sort out the bones. I wonder if there's any more holy spells, because we certainly haven't seen any. Well, we mostly sorted out that group. Oh, another Arcane Star book. Nice. First I want to do is look at what it currently is at. 5 and 106 to 260. Okay, so that actually gained like 10 damage on that level, so the increase rate is pretty good on it. Yeah, we're absolutely gonna be going back to town.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Hello, good friend.
Greetings!
Good day. How may I serve you?
And down to the actual chambers of bone. There's a couple of layouts. They are moving towards us, though. That is what we've learned, is that they know where we are. That's a new spell, too. This one gives us a little space to start with, though. So, I like it already. But we've learned that they already start out knowing where we're at. So we just have to move through it at a reasonable pace. Fortunately for us, this one has more turns, so they're less likely to get to us quickly. The AI is not quite that smart. Keep an eye out for them. Oh, we've already got that guy. Got him. He's the only one that's ranged, so after he's gone, we just have to get past the actual onslaught. Okay, we'll let it chill for a second. Actually, I'll even look at the book. So it costs 4. That's actually a decent amount of damage, too. I wonder if the range goes up as you learn it. That would be cool. Like if you could actually go off screen. 3 is a little hard to work with, but the damage is not terrible. It's about twice as much as Firebolt. Almost the same amount as this, actually. But yeah, unless it actually gets farther range, I probably wouldn't use it. But this is a spell we also didn't have, Ball Lightning. If I understand it correctly, it's the same as Fireball and Ice Ball. Nice. Well, that's probably more usable than this, to be honest. It's also the same price, roughly. So I'm gonna straight up replace that with it. If I can find it on the list. Oh, here. Because I don't know if it does area damage like fire. I'm trying to see if it does. Morganite. Oh, it's kind of like the aquamarine. Well, even if it doesn't do area damage, it would be just like the ice ball, and it would still be more effective at doing direct damage. Oh, are we already at the end of the level? I actually didn't expect that. Look at how much of it we didn't explore. We can't leave though, like it doesn't let you leave early. Yeah, what level is this at? 13? It didn't actually get cheaper either, this level. I'm sure the damage went up though. I don't think it does area damage because it would have hit something like that. So Fireball is the only one of those that actually does area damage. That we've seen. Still plenty of skeletons. Oh, a book of freezing ball. Nice, nice.
No.
You're gonna have to come back for some of this. You can learn that. That's 5 now. Not cheaper, but still better. rude, but that's okay. We expected it.
Not enough mana.
Well, that was it.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Hello, good friend.
That doesn't do anything for us. That's 1,300. It's probably used for something, though. Maybe...
Hello,
I think
my
I told it to
friend.
tell me what recipes... Oh, you can see all the recipes if I scroll down. Okay. So, 2 books and a Morganite to other random book of the average level. So, Morganite's used to reroll books if you have books that you can't learn from. Okay, so that will be useful. We'll save Morganite. A base item plus aquamarine to add a socket to an item. Oh. Interesting. So if you put a base item on here, it can turn it into a magic item. 2 of the same type and grade gems to a different random grade. So if you don't like the gems, you could turn them into other gems at random. Yeah, we'll scroll through this list. A base item plus 3 aquamarines to get 2 sockets. Oh, and if you have 5, you can add 3 sockets. So, of course, you'd want to have 3 sockets. Why wouldn't you? So, magic or enchanted item to base item. I don't know what that means. 2... Okay, so it tells you which one it would do if you did it. So that would turn it into an item with nothing on it, but it would cost me some gold. And so if you had 2 repair oils of the same grade, it would give you a stronger one. A spectral elixir plus tourmaline will turn it into 4 random stat elixirs. Oh, so I think spectral elixir was the reward for doing the mushroom quest, if I remember. So if you had a max stat and you wanted to potentially not get a stat thing for that one, you could randomly roll this and hope for getting good ones that you do need. It's a gamble, though. It does also cost a tourmaline, which we've never found, unless it's one of the random gems. So you could turn 2 holy potions to a full one. You could turn 2 mana to a full. That's actually not bad. We could remember that, but it costs money. That's the problem. Unless it doesn't cost money. We'll have to look at it. We've never seen Heliodor, but I'm assuming it's another gem. You could turn any magic ring or amulet to just a random magic item. Interesting.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Well, we will save things like that in here. So we're going to need all the aquamarines we get if we're going to have like sockets to random items in the future, because sockets would let us put a lot of these gems to good use. Especially if it could be added to magic items, which I'm not sure about. We'll have to find out in the future. Although I think that Adria also has like an enchanting system or something,
Good
so
day.
maybe
How
you
may I
could
serve you?
still add stuff to it. Like maybe you could put sockets on it and then enchant it. So while it wouldn't be as good as a normal magic item, maybe you could make it better than your average one. So if you just didn't have a good item for that slot, it could be a way to get a good one. Definitely seems like it'd be a gold sink and item sink and a few other things, but might be worth considering. But let's pick up the rest of our loot. Like, I'm still learning how the systems of this mod work. So I'm just explaining my thinking out loud. I think it would take as long to walk out of it this way as it would be to go to town and go back into the mausoleum, so we're just gonna walk out this way. I don't know if this was the way up or the way down off the top of my head. No, this is the way down. So this was the way up. Oh, I mean, the way further. I was thinking further. And like usual, I'm gonna go to town before this and just make sure it's empty.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Yeah, 3 isn't enough to need to refill.
Greetings!
Cool. Well, I'm gonna take a few moment break and then we will mosey on down through the last couple of mausoleum floors and then down into the caves. I'll see y'all in a moment. Bye bye now.